What if I told you that the standing desk industry has spent the last 5 years convincing you that anything under $600 is a throwaway, that cheap means wobbly, that budget means broken by year 2, and that the only way to get a desk that actually lasts is to hand over $700, $800, $1,000 to the brands with the biggest marketing budgets, while the people who actually build their own setups, the Reddit communities, the work-from-home veterans, the engineers who tear these things apart and post the results, have been quietly running desks that cost $200, $250, $300. And those desks are still going strong 3, 4, even 6 years later, with 0 motor failures, 0 wobble, 0 regrets. Here's what most people miss. The standing desk market exploded during the work-from-home boom, and when demand surged, so did the noise. Now there are hundreds of options that look identical in product photos, but perform completely differently in your actual home office. Some wobble the moment you raise them to standing heights. Some burn out their motors in 14 months. And some, a handful, just keep working. Today, I'm giving you the 4 cheap standing desks with real, documented, multi-year track records of daily use. And I'm telling you exactly what makes them outlast desks that cost twice as much. Number 4, the SHW Electric Standing Desk. The most reviewed desk that nobody calls flashy, but everybody keeps using. Over 21,000 reviews on Amazon. A 4.5-star average. That kind of volume tells you something that no single review ever could, because you can't fake 3 years of aggregate buyer data. The SHW has been sitting quietly at the top of the bestseller list, not because of clever marketing, but because people buy it, use it, and never come back to complain. The build is straightforward. Steel frame, reinforced legs, a cherry wood laminate surface that resists scratches and stains. Height range runs from about 28 to 46 inches, and it comes with a built-in drawer for the small stuff you'd otherwise lose on your desktop. The numbers don't lie. The reinforced legs and steel construction minimize wobble under standard workloads, and the frame delivers what reviewers consistently call a reassuring level of rigidity. Why this one? Why does it beat the no-name desks flooding Amazon at the same price point? Because SAW didn't try to win on specs. They built a desk that does what a desk needs to do without overcomplicating it. The laminate holds up, the steel skeleton stays true, the motor keeps cycling. Here's the honest part. The weight capacity tops out at 110 pounds, which means this is built for a monitor, a laptop, and your daily essentials, not for loading up with 3 screens and a printer. Stay within that limit, and the frame rewards you with years of wobble-free service. Number 3, the Fezibo Electric Standing Desk. The 50,000 cycle workhorse hiding behind a name nobody can pronounce. Fezibo tested their lift system to withstand 50,000 cycles. Think about that, 50,000. If you adjust your desk 4 times a day, 5 days a week, 50 weeks a year, that's 1,000 cycles a year. This desk is engineered to last 50 years at that pace. The math isn't theoretical, it's built into the frame. The lifting range runs from 24.4 inches all the way up to 49.6 inches, which covers virtually every body type from seated to full standing. The steel frame supports up to 275 pounds. And the desktop itself is a single seamless piece, not 2 boards screwed together with a visible seam down the middle. That one-piece design matters more than most buyers realize. Fezibo's seamless surface delivers 30% enhanced stability compared to split-board competitors. Those joined panels that budget desks use to save on shipping costs become weak points over time, flexing under load, absorbing moisture at the seam, eventually sagging. Fezibo skipped the shortcuts. The real-world data backs this up. Most users report 3 to 5 years of reliable daily service. The motors hold up. The laminate surface shows cosmetic wear before anything mechanical fails, but a desk pad solves that for $10. Number 2, the TopSky dual motor frame. The Reddit darling that turns a $50 tabletop into an $800 desk. This is the frame that standing desk communities keep recommending, not because it looks the prettiest on a product page, but because it delivers dual motor performance at a price where most complete desks are still running single motors. 4.6 out of 5 across over 4,286 reviews, with documented follow-ups from users at the 2-year mark and beyond. The long-term data is there. The heavy-duty powder-coated steel frame supports tabletops up to 70.8 by 31.5 inches, with a load capacity of 225 pounds. The dual motors adjust height smoothly from 27.6 to 47.3 inches at 1 inch per second with low noise. The frame width adjusts from 43 to 59 inches, so it fits whatever top you choose. Why this matters more than you think. Dual motor systems are the industry standard for commercial-grade furniture. Single motor desks use a synchronization shaft that creates mechanical stress between columns over thousands of cycles. Dual motors eliminate that stress entirely, each column moving independently and simultaneously. The testing backs this up. Here's the move that standing desk veterans figured out years ago. A TopSky frame at around $200 plus an IKEA log cabin tabletop at around $40 gives you a better desk than most complete desks at $300. Or pair it with a butcher block slab from a home improvement store for around $200. Seal it with a coat of lacquer, and you've got a setup that looks and performs like a desk costing $700 or $800 for roughly $450 total. Number 1. The Flexispot E5. The 10-year warranty dual motor desk that has been outrunning desks twice its price for half a decade. This is the desk that earns the top spot, not because of one feature, but because of every feature stacked together at a price that has no business being this low. Dual motors, under 50 decibels of noise, 287 pounds of lifting capacity, a height range from 24.4 to 50 inches that fits users from 5 feet tall to 6 feet 5, anti-collision protection, programmable height presets, and a 10-year warranty that puts brands charging $700 to shame. Think about that, 10 years. In a market where budget desks routinely ship with 30-day or 1-year warranties, Flexispot is telling you they expect this frame to be running a decade from now. The track record confirms it. One user documented running their Flexispot frame for 6 years on an IKEA Carlby countertop, total investment around $400 versus $800 or more for a comparable pre-built desk. After 6 years, the motors show zero signs of wear. After 500 plus adjustment cycles in a 6-month testing window, 3 to 4 height changes per day, motor reliability was flawless. The noise level hadn't increased over time, which is a common degradation pattern in budget desks that Flexispot simply doesn't exhibit. Every long-term teardown confirms it. The anti-collision system isn't just a convenience feature. It uses a gyroscope-based sensor to detect obstacles and reverse the motors before they burn out trying to push through resistance. That single feature has been extending motor lifespan on these desks for years, quietly preventing the #1 cause of motor failure on budget desks. If you made it all the way to the end, you've just learned something most people never will. The standing desks that actually last aren't hiding behind premium price tags. They're hiding behind modest brand names with real engineering, real warranties, and real track records that the big budget marketing machines don't want you to compare side by side. Smash that like button if this changed how you think about standing desks. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. I'd love to have you on this journey with us.